Hi everyone, this is Mel Stevens. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone is well today. First, I'm going to apologise for the audio if it sounds a bit muffled because the phone is actually standing on its edge at the moment on top of the microphone, but it's the only way I can think of doing it properly. So today I'm going to quickly talk to you guys about how a blind person identifies Australian money. And I'm going to talk about both coins and notes. So I'm just getting a selection of coins here. I think I've got one of every denomination? Yes, that's the word. One of every denomination. Look at that. Not brilliant. So, with the coins, all but one of our coins in Australia are round. That one being the 50-cent coin, which is 12-sided, I think it is. Yes, 12-sided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, okay. 12-sided coin. So it's easy for a blind person to tell. I'll hold it up to the camera. Maybe. I'm holding it up to the camera. Good. So it's easy for a blind person to tell a 50-cent coin because they are that interesting shape. In Australia, our gold coins, which are the $1 and $2 coins, they have, where are they? There. They have, they are both round. The $1 coin is actually larger than the $2 coin. They are both approximately the same thickness, but around the edge, don't know if this will come through on the camera or not, but around the edge, the serrations, yeah, the edge feels different. If you run your nail through the edge, like my nice red nails, you can feel that some of it is smooth and some of it is rough. So if you've got a $1 coin and a 10-cent coin, which are almost exactly the same size, except for the fact that they're different thickness, if you run your nail around the edge of the 10-cent coin, it is fully rough around the whole thing. Whereas if you run your nail around the $1 coin, it has smooth, rough all the way around. So that is the gold coins. And as I said, if you're trying to figure out which is a 2 and which is a 1, the 2 is actually smaller and ever so slightly thicker. And then the other 3 that we've got left are the 5, 10 and 20-cent coins. So this is a 10-cent coin. It's about the same size as a $1 coin, but as I said, it's serrated around the edge and it's a lot thinner as well than a $1. Then our smallest coin in Australia is the 5-cent coin. It is really, really small and it's really, really thin. So, I mean, most of the time you can tell virtually right away that it's a 5-cent. And then the last one is the 20-cent coin. This is actually, except for the 50-cent, which is, as I said, it's not round, this is actually our largest coin here in Australia so far as size is concerned. Not value, but size. So this is, if the 50-cent coin was round, it would probably be around the same size. And once again, with all of the silver coins, it's serrated all the way around the edge. Now, in Australia, our banknotes are a bit different to those in America. If anyone has seen some American blind and vision impaired people describing money, then you will have noticed that in America they're all the same length. But in Australia, all of our notes are a different length to each other. So I don't know if you can see here, but they are all different lengths there. So that is easy to tell. Like if you've got a $10 note and a $20 note, for example, which luck would have it, I do. You could line them up with each other like this, and you could see that this one here is the shorter one and that this one here is the longer one. Therefore, you would know that the 20 is the longer one and the 10 is the shorter one. And I also have here that. Okay. But a few years ago, a blind person lobbied the Australian government to put, I hope this is actually visible because I don't know, because they are visible to me, but dots on the Australian banknotes. So far they've only brought out two, which is the $5 and $10 note. So this note here is a $10 note, and I can tell that with the new notes because of these two dots here. And the way that the system is going to work is it's going to be one extra dot for the higher the value of the note. So for example, the $5 has one dot, $10 has two dots, presumably the 20 will have 3, the 50 will have 4, and the 100 will have 5, presumably. They haven't brought out anything over the 10 yet, as I said. But how did we do it before we had fancy dots on our notes, apart from measuring the length? Well, I will answer that question with this thing. Put the note down. With this thing. This is a plastic cash finder. I don't know its proper name, but I just call it cash finder, money finder thing. So, oh, I'm holding it up the right way. Yes, okay. So it has lines on it: 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. And these lines are tactile with braille numbers at the end of them. So here is the braille 5, and I'm pretty sure it also has print on it. I don't know. I was never able to see this. So what you do is you unfold it like that. You stick the note inside the crease here where it folds up. You fold it, you pull the note to the very edge and hold it still with your thumb there, or pointer, or whatever finger you use, and then you fold the note over and it stops at the line that represents the value of the note. And as you can see, if it does have print, but you can probably read it anyway on the actual note itself, as you can see, this is a $10 note. So that is how, before these dots came onto our notes here in Australia, people used to be able to tell what notes they had. Now, generally, I personally only use that thing when I'm not actually sure what I've got. So if I don't know, if I get change, or if I get money out of the ATM or something like that, and I want to double check what I've got, I tend to use that. I also tended to when I could see, I used to be able to actually read the numbers on the notes, but those days are long gone. And the other thing is, I always, and I think a lot of blind people try and do this, I personally always try and remember what I've got in my wallet, so that I know approximately how much I've got and approximately therefore what notes I should have. And it also helps with budgeting and, you know, making sure that you are on top of, you know, how much money you're spending and stuff like that. So that is really important as well, to keep track of how much you've got in your head and try and figure out. And that helps with knowing what notes you've got too. So the only other thing I think we should talk about while we are talking about money is credit cards. So most of the time in Australia, we have a thing called Tap and Go, and you can actually feel, I'm not going to show you on my card at the moment because I don't want you to be able to read the number, but you can actually feel where the Tap and Go chip is on our bank cards. But if you're not doing Tap and Go, most of the time, or all the time actually, the card goes into the machine with the embossed side up and to the left. So where the number and whatever other information it is that's written on a bank card is, that you can feel, that side goes up and to the left whenever you put your card into a machine. So I hope that this has helped you guys learn more about money and how a blind person knows their money here in Australia. And if anyone has any comments or questions, don't forget to post them below in the comment section. If you have any video requests, also don't forget to post them below in the comment section. And if you enjoy my videos and enjoy watching, then remember to subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications thingy so that you can be notified when I upload more videos and things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.